I'd like to say that I am a native Arkansan, and there ain't another state I'd rather live in than the one we live in. And it's to me, the people is one of the best things that Arkansas has going for it. As a general rule, it's the people. Now, there's exceptions to every rule, but but as a general rule, I'm gonna move this just a little bit, so maybe I won't breathe into it so much. But I'm gonna do you a song I wrote about our state. It's called Arkansas. From the peaceful Ozark Mountains you can hear the whippoorwill softly call. And there's not a sight more brilliant than the colored autumn leaves there in the fall. And that rich black Delta flatland, it sure yields a pretty crop. Your miles and miles of endless beauty never seem to stop. Arkansas, Arkansas, Arkansas. Your flowing rivers feed the lakes and streams that wind so endless through our land. And it's plain to see that God reached down from heaven and He's blessed you with His hand. I'm proud to say that you're my home, I'm one of the chosen few. No, you're not heaven, but until I get there you will do. Arkansas, Arkansas, Arkansas. From interstate to city street to a dusty country road, like moonlight dancing across a lake, you set my heart aglow. Arkansas, 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 Arkansas. Thank you. Last time I sung this here, I told y'all that I wrote this song for my cousin. And it's true, but it's not to my cousin. Just, it was for my cousin. She Facebooked me and told me, said, I've been dating this guy. And said, we've been dating coming up on a year in a couple of months. And she said, he plays in a band and he writes and sings me songs all the time. She told me about 4 things she wanted me to put in this song. And she said, if you could get that recorded and get it on a CD and back to me, she said, on our 1-year anniversary, I'm going to put it in a CD player, and it'll be my song to him. Well, I did that, and she did that, and 2 or 3 months later, they broke up. So maybe you're right. Maybe abuse and love, maybe it all ties together. They say that
You gotta have it all.
humor is the cousin of tragedy or something. Anyway, this song's called With You. Let me scoot my stool back a little bit so I don't trip. You've got a special way you can say my name that makes my heart just melt to your head. And honey, for a while, when you give me that smile, I'll leave this world. I'm living in a wonderland. Oh, and baby, I do declare that there was something in the air. First time you held me close, I knew wanted you to be the one for me to lean upon. I want to live out the rest of my days with you. With you, I can climb any mountain. With you, I'm happy and I'm counting on both of us to make my dreams come true. With you. Don't know what I ever did to deserve a love like this. Honey, you mean everything to me. And one thing you can believe, I ain't ever gonna leave. When you look around, right here's where I'll be. You're all I dream about, the best thing I've ever found. I want to pinch myself to see if it's really true. And as the seasons come and go, one thing that you can know is all I want is just to be with you. With you, I can climb any mountain. With you, I'm happy and I'm counting on both of us to make my dreams come true. With you. With you. With you.
That's good.
I like how he does that whisper part.
That's what Bill Anderson said.
I like it.
I tell you what, you sound a lot better than Bill Anderson there.
I've told y'all about this song before. My daddy had a twin sister, and when she passed away about 3 years ago, she was the last living sibling. And I wrote this song on the plane going out to her funeral, and I've been thinking about Peg today, and I wanted to do this song in her honor. It's called On the Other Side. When Grandpa was a young'un, he was wild and he was free. You ought to hear some stories that got handed down to me. Manhood fast approaching and his adolescence gone. He put that all behind him when Grandma come along. At first it was just them two, and they really enjoyed life. Then it wasn't long till their firstborn child arrived. A young family starting out, just trying to make a way. The love they shared together bonded stronger every day. Well, it seemed like every year or two another baby came. They had to make more money, come up with another name. They lived there all together, and yes, sometimes they'd fuss and fight. But before they went to bed, Grandma made them get it right. She said, we never know when we're gonna die. I've got loved ones in that home on high. I ain't seen since I was a kid. Things I wish I'd told them that I never did. So when you lose someone special in your life, just keep in the back of your mind. When we gather round on this side to say goodbye, they're saying hello on the other side. Well, that old clock kept on ticking till finally came the day their oldest son flew the coop and went on his way. Then one by one all the others slowly followed suit, till just like they had started out, it was back to just them two. Well, Grandpa went to heaven nearly 50 years ago. Then Grandma went to join him in 15 years or so. Then like they came as babies, one by one they've all gone home, and now they're all together up in heaven round God's throne. Hey, we never know when we're gonna die. I've got loved ones in that home on high. I ain't seen since I was a kid. Things I wish I'd told them that I never did. So when you lose someone special in your life, just keep in the back of your mind. When we gather round on this side to say goodbye, they're saying hello on the other side. Hey, when we gather round on this side to say goodbye, they're saying hello on the other side. Thank y'all.
Boy, that's a good song.